The Vepr was announced in 2003 as the first indigenous Ukrainian assault rifle, designed by the National Space Agency of Ukraine. Note that on the Ukrainian government portal website, the Vepr is classed as a submachine gun. It is one of several bullpup conversions of the conventional AK-74 design, along with the Polish KBKWZ. 2005 Jantar, the Chinese Norinco Type 86S, the Russian Ots-14 Groza, the Finnish Valmet M82 and the South African Vector Crete 21. History: prior to the development of the Vepr, the personnel of the armed forces of Ukraine were equipped mainly with the Soviet AKM and AK-74 assault rifle designs. The first Vepr rifle was shown in August 28, 2003. Only 10 Veprs were made until October 9, 2004. In addition, one test prototype was made in 2005. The Ukraine's Ministry of Defense has declared intentions to purchase thousands of Veprs by the year 2010, but as on March 5, 2014 there was not a single Vepr in Ukrainian army. However, since the political tides in Ukraine are moving towards a NATO and possibly a European Union membership, and since a well-launched Ukrainian gun manufacturer is offering on the Ukrainian market firearms in Western calibers such as the Israeli Tavor assault rifle, Negev light machine gun and Galil sniper rifle, the future of this weapon in Ukrainian service may be in jeopardy. As of 2015, most Ukrainian personnel still use AK-74s. Currently only small number of Veprs are in service with Ukrainian Special Forces. Design: although the Vepr has been proclaimed as a revolutionary upgrade to the AK-74, it is, in fact, an interesting yet fairly simple modification of the basic AK-74 system in a bullpup design, with the following modifications: the standard gas-operated, rotating bolt AK-74 mechanism is removed from its furniture and a new butt plate is mounted directly on the rear of the receiver. A polymer cheek rest is fitted to the receiver cover. The trigger and pistol grip are placed in front of the magazine. The cocking handle is removed from the bolt carrier and a new cocking handle arrangement is placed on the left side of the forearm. Common characteristics with the AK-74: the weapon still fires 5.45A, 39mm ammunition from 30-round magazines at an approximate rate of fire of 600 to 650 rounds per minute, the barrel length remains the same and the muzzle brake has been retained, which suggests that the Vepr's ballistic performance should be identical to that of the AK-74. The weapon's weight is almost the same as that of the AK-74 meters variant, and its length is comparable to that of a folding stock AK with the stock folded. The main advantage of the bullpup layout thus lies in the fact that the weapon becomes much shorter and thus easier to store, to carry and to handle in confined spaces. However, the bullpup's overall superiority to conventional rifle configurations, in which the magazine and chamber are in front of the trigger and pistol grip rather than behind, has been questioned, even though the bullpup layout is more and more becoming an industry standard. Right-handed use: the Vepr's only serious readily visible drawback seems to be the fact that its layout, as that of the British SA-80, does not favour ambidextrous operation, for three reasons. Like the AK-74, the weapon still ejects to the right, which becomes a problem because a right-ejecting bullpup weapon, held left-handed, presents the ejection port directly against the operator's face. Notably, the standard Kalashnikov-type combined safety lever/fire selector lever arrangement has not been revised. In the original weapon, the selector lever was noted for its relatively uncommon safe auto semi-option sequence, but the only real problems were that the lever was made infamous for its characteristic Kalashnikov clack, and it could not be operated without letting go of either the pistol grip or the forearm. The use of the same selector lever in a bullpup configuration adds further problems. The lack of any other form of fire selector device, which would ideally be placed as close to the trigger as possible, results in awkward handling with the weapon shouldered, especially when holding it left-handed. The cocking handle is still placed to one side, now favoring right-handed operators but making it difficult to work the cocking handle with the right hand while holding the weapon left-handed. Accessories: the Vepr includes adjustable open sights and a conventional side mount, on the left, for day or night scopes. The front sight is strikingly similar to that of the American M16 series of rifles. A relatively large red dot sight of Ukrainian production can also be fitted as standard. The latest versions of the Vepr also include an integral 40mm undesigned grenade launcher, with a dual-trigger layout in which the front trigger fires the grenade launcher and the rear trigger fires the rifle. Gallery. See also, List of bullpup firearms, List of assault rifles. References. External links, M.R. Popenka. Vepr Assault Rifle / Modern Firearms website. Experts with Center for Army, Conversion and Disarmament Studies say Ukraine has good chances for getting established on international market of individual firearms / Ukrainian government portal September 9, 2003, Vepr Assault Rifle featured in Point of Existence, 2.